There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jason Vargas gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground, and he brings it in on the running track. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Striding into the box, Brendan Rodgers. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Nope, that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brendan Rodgers goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that out,
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Chad Bettis gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Desmond is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Mets. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
That is big. The left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively.
Number 12.
And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the right-handed big-time power bat of Mark Reynolds. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Right back at him and off his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Line toward center field. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Desmond, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Arenado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Colorado. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1 and 2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
1 ball.
To 1 and 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Starting to go around, but it's a call. 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire this.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they ranked 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in the back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 1-0. That'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bounce it to the left side. Story scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in, Kevin Kazmarski. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Old strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1. You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Oh, that's good.
Lays off 1-0. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. A ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rodgers onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit hard to third. McNeil comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Colorado.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Arenado stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
In now, David Dahl. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-1 to David Dahl. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're up 1-0. So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rosario.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. McNeil stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. He's running again. Pitch inside the throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the back. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see there, they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Two and 2. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Rogers scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds.
Leading off for Colorado, the first baseman, number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Mark Reynolds.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
From the stretch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runner's going. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. McNeil shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Pitch out.
2 balls.
Nothing doing.
No strikes.
And there he goes toward second. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Broxton's on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Chad Bettis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Reynolds is off at first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that is off the first base bag. And this one bounds around against the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pitch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now it's a plate. Jed Lowry. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play. You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Line towards center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in, Kevin Kazmarski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box, Brendan Rodgers.
Leading off for the Rockies, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Rodgers.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well. And one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Nolan Arenado will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kazmarski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jason Vargas. Will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jeff McNeil. A fly out and a single for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now at the plate, David Dahl. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Mark Reynolds is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around. And these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. Number 11 for him on the season as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
In now for Colorado, Tony Walters. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
This is in the air out to left field. Kazmarski is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Peter Alonso. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Bettis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 35, Chad
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Yeah, not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first down of the inning. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Paul Sewell gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
For the New York Mets, number 51, Paul Sewell.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kazmarski will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. On the line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Kazmarski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 2-0. At the plate, Keon Broxton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Boom goes the dynamite. So a solo shot here to left center field as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leads with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Into the box, Kevin Kazmarski. No balls and 1 strike. No outs, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
The count.
pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it, makes the play, one away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Desmond coasts under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets draw a hair closer. Thanks. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
I got to count.
What makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. Truxton is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, David Dahl. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Kazmarski under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Davis is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitched, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And in the past against Wade Davis, he's a perfect 2 for 2. The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Rosario makes a move from first. Pitches a called strike. The throw. It's far too late as he feels second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready now, Michael Conforto. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead of it.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's thrown to right field for a base hit. Tying run is under score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, Giro, the definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Standing in now, Peter Alonso. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Grounded it back up the middle. There's one. Relay to Reynolds, and they get two.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One running pass from across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. So this game, Carlos Gomez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now batting, Mark Reynolds, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tomas Nido is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 3, Tomas Nido.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Standing in, Ian Desmond. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. He knocks it down. He'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Reinhold Tapia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Reinhold Tapia.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are talking with when they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Lugo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 67.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in 1.
Number 11, Adane Echeverria.
Hampson at second. Tapia on at first with 2 down. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error. Garrett Hampson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. DJ Johnson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
For the Rockies.
Stepping into the box, Keon Broxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Running hard. He's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up the third.
Into the box now, Kevin Kazmarski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Winning run at third. Nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Crowbar. Come on, they don't tell us who we are. So when they try and lock you up, go and get them.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Seth Lugo earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching